One.
Friday, you had a little bit of a cushion, and that cushion all of a sudden.
Right. Oh yeah. No, we had a couple starters out last Thursday against Farmington, and we knew we had to, the best way to do it is play for a championship tonight, and it was. I mean, it was kind of, if they won, then we'd be tied with them. If we won, we'd take it all. So we were thrilled to have an opportunity to do that today. And we capitalized and we played well. We shot the ball well tonight.
Clamped down on defense in the second half. I mean, you got to be impressed with that. It didn't.
Right, we switched up a little bit. We went after number 25. We kind of went a box and one against her and took her out a little bit and tried to make somebody else make some shots against us. And we rebounded very well defensively. We didn't give them too many second shot opportunities.
Fran, you graduated 4 starters off last year's team. Talk about the progression, and this team kind of came really out of nowhere to win it this year.
Right, we were picked 5th to do it, and yet our leadership, and sometimes that's the thing in high school sports, maybe you're not the most talented, but when kids like each other and they commit and they get that family atmosphere and the leadership is good every day, and that's what these kids do. They're character young ladies, and they've really built on that, and thus they care, and so their habits have brought them to a league championship. Shooting for 2 or 3 weeks, and when you play a marathon season, 20 games, you got to catch fire once or twice. I mean, you should. We are down to our last 2 chances to catch fire, and tonight we did. I mean, we had 70-some shots on Saturday when we played. Today we had only around 30, and yet we win the game easily, and we shoot a very high percentage. So sometimes it's the quantities, the quality is making them. And so, and our kids, we asked them, I go, do you believe you can still make shots? And they did. So they came out and did it today.
And it seemed like that string of 3 straight three-pointers there in the third quarter. I mean, that was the turning point
right.
At that point. Once you got that little bit of a lead.
Right, and that's the character of the kid that, we were 1 of 25 on Saturday shooting threes, and tonight I think we were 5 of 9. So, like I said, you stay with it long enough, you don't catch fire. So it was great.
Fran, you took over in 1991. How many league titles for Adams since
this
you
is
took
number
over?
11 now, 11 out of 21 years. So we're just above half out of the 21, and this one's very gratifying because we said we only had 1 starter coming back, and we play a bunch of young kids with those seniors, and so this one means a lot to us, especially with the 3 high schools. I think when you get to the 3 high schools, it's hard to win league championships because you dilute the talent a little bit.
We had times to hit shots, and they didn't go in, and they had times to hit shot, and they did go in. But I thought both teams played like champions. I was proud of my team. They fought through some adversity this year. They've played hard. They played like champions tonight. Took care of the ball pretty well, moved the ball really well. We had opportunities, and the opportunities didn't turn out. So, we tip our hat to Adams, and they won their championship outright tonight. And they hit the shots.
Sure.
So that's what it is.
We talked last week about you needed a little bit of help to get to this game, to make this game as meaningful as it ended up being. You got the help, and you got it too. And like Fran said, I mean, it makes it nice that this game settled it one way or the other.
It does decide it, and we were playing tonight that we were playing for first place, and championship game would have been Friday for us. But Adams came in; it was their championship game tonight. Because they can kind of seal the deal. They came in; it was important. He was intense. I was intense, and I thought it was a good atmosphere for a high school girls basketball game. And they walked away and out of the gym with a win. So you have to. They had to win it, and they did it. So they earned it.
Early in the season, did you think? I mean, they'd gone. I don't remember how long before they took their first loss in the league. It was to you guys. But did you think you would have a chance to catch them at the end of the season, or did you think it was? I mean, we've talked about the problems you guys had.
We talked about it after our game at Adams, and we were pretty fired up about the fact that we were in striking distance after our Adams game. We were 1 game back with I think 8 to go, and providing that we'd win out. And then Oxford came in town, and we didn't have the best of nights, and they played really well, and they got us. So after that, I told the girls that we still weren't out of it, but we had to run the table, and we were going to take 1 game at a time. And fortunately, we did take care of 1 game at a time to get to tonight.
Right.
And I'm very proud of the fact that these girls have hung together. They played hard. They've bounced back after loss, and gotten better every game. And it's a tribute to them to compete, and with the cards that they were dealt this year when we lost our 4 out of our top 6, I think, or we got 2 seniors, so I think there's 3, and we lost 1 before the season. So, it's been a major overhaul, and we kind of put the pieces together. And Nicole Cryer and Hannah Hemme, got a lot of playing experience at the guards, and Melanie Heath has stepped in and stepped up, and Emily Kipp, and they all fill their roles and all contribute, and we've done enough to win. So we're 13-6 on the season, and next week we go to Oxford, and we'll be playing for 2nd place next week, 2nd and 3rd. So it doesn't get any easier. The competition's been pretty strong this year, and you got to win the battles. That's all.